Good morning to everybody. It is early morning here. It is 5:55 in the morning. I'm in my bookstore, which is not open. But yeah, I'm in here because I sold a bunch of books on eBay and then one on Amazon. So I thought I would share it with you. I'm especially excited about these two up here. It is Friday, January 24th, 2025. And books, it's like a book bonanza. I know it's not a ton of books, but it's not 25 book sales, but it's still good. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 book sales in the last 24 hours since yesterday. One of them is Amazon. This is Amazon. And then the rest are on eBay. If you price things right, if you have patience, if it's a mixture of pricing things right, taking offers, having patience, and putting up the right books. Some books just take a while to sell. They're long tail, but they sell for good money. Others can sell relatively quickly. Others can sell really quickly. So you get that mixture and you get consistent book sales. Unless you just cannot wait at all, then you're probably going to want to focus on Amazon only. So speaking of Amazon, this one I sold. This was a donation in August of last year. American Indians, the Irish, and Government Schooling, a comparative study. This sold for $16 and change on Amazon. Merchant fulfilled, not FBA. So I listed this. I put it on my shelf, and it sells, and I ship it. So $16 and change on that one, which is always great when I get an Amazon sale because I don't get that many Amazon sales. And the rest of these sold on eBay. So the two I want to talk about first because they're most exciting to me. If you watched my last few videos, but definitely my last one where I showed you that I went through the donation of law books from from an attorney's office. If you remember, it was 4 boxes worth. They had called me on Wednesday. So today's Friday. They called me on Wednesday saying they had all these books. They were just going to throw them out. Do I take them? I said, sure, bring them by. They brought them by. And yesterday I went through them. And like I said yesterday, that I only found 3 that I kept. One of which is just going to go in my store, and the other 2 were these 2. We have, in case you were wondering, we have Commercial Arbitration Cases and Problems, 3rd edition by Christopher R. Drahozel from LexisNexis. This one is, one is from like 2013, one's from 2010, something like that. This one is Property, Cases and Materials, 9th edition by Cribbett and these other guys. So big law books. And I listed them yesterday. Yesterday being Thursday. I listed both of them. If you remember, I listed both of them for $89.99 plus shipping. Again, these are donations. The rest of them I had to toss because there just was nothing in there. And Amazon sucks in general. So unless I get a random sale. But there was 2 other books I could have sold on Amazon if they hadn't required receipts. But nonetheless, I put these 2 on eBay, and within a few hours, I had 2 offers. So I had a $50 offer on this and a $47 offer on this from the same person. Guess what? I did not counter. I took the money and ran. And so that's $97 in sales from donations, and they sold same day. So you never know. That's why you go through things. Don't, turn your nose up on donations or free books or pickups or whatever. You just got to do your research and find out if something is worth it. The reason why I found out these were even worth looking into is because I looked them up on Amazon, where I could have sold them for a lot of money. Amazon wasn't allowing me to do that unless I had receipts, which of course I don't have, from the publisher. And so I put them on eBay. And I could have countered. Right, I mean, I had to list them for $90, and I was getting like basically 50% off. But I'm totally happy with selling them for $50 and $47, books that I just got. No interest in countering and messing around with that. I'd rather just get rid of them, make really good sales really good profit on them, and keep it moving. So there are some law books that can sell for sure, and these are like 10-plus-year-old books, but people still want them. So just, the lesson is, don't turn your nose up on things. Don't say, oh, those books aren't going to be worth it. Until you have them in your hands and you're looking them up, you don't know. And was it worth it? I think it was worth it. I went through them, didn't take very long, found the good ones. And I also decided to list them yesterday instead of putting it off. Photographed them, listed them yesterday. They went live along with a couple of other CD lots. And those sold right away. These sold right away. So that was great. These other 4 books sold on eBay as well. This one, Warhammer Storm of Chaos. This was another book that was sitting on the shelves here in my bookstore with a bunch of other gameplay books. This sold for $32.39 plus shipping. So look out for this one if you happen to come across it. Games Workshop. Don't know. Oh, I guess it's on the back. This is from 2004. So 21 years old, which is crazy to say. But yeah, so look out for that one. That one sold for $32.99 or $32.39. This one here was, no, this was a trade in September. Good Behavior. This was actually signed, I believe. Hold on. Good Behavior by Donald Westlake. Yep, there it is. Signed by him. Special edition. Produced exclusively for Neiman Marcus. Limited to 1,000 copies. Numbered and signed by the author. This is copy number 679. So this book sold for $37.99. So that was a nice pickup. Again, though, I got this one in September. We're in January. So, it took a few months, but that's a nice sale. $38 sale. So that was good. This one here is Keeler. He was a prolific writer. I'll show you. Terry Stephen Keeler. Let's get to the date here. Oh, hold on. First edition, 1936. Harry Keeler of X Jones Scotland Yard. So this sold for $50. Free shipping. It's in rough shape, but it's a rare book. And people will pay up for rare books. This has got some illustrations in here and whatnot as well. But this was a nice sale. This took a while to sell, but again, patience. This took a couple years to sell actually, but $50, I'm fine with it. And then the last one that sold was I Testify, My Years as an FBI Undercover Agent by Julia Brown. This was also another book that was in my bookstore here on the shelf, just sitting there. No one came along. No eBay seller came along and found this book. Although I will say, I don't know what the price was, but it was probably priced too high to flip. I will say that. But there's still a lot in here that wasn't. This sold for $76.99, guys. This is a rare book. Oh, it's signed. Forgot about that. Oh, there it is. Signed in 1967. African American woman who worked undercover for the FBI spying on the Communist Party. Strongly pro-FBI, signed by author. Yeah. So this is another example of something that took a while to sell. It didn't take that long, actually. I remember listing this. This was, I don't know, within the last 6 months, but I remember talking about this in a video that I made. I had it listed for $99, but I had a promotion running and it sold for $76.99, so another really good sale. It's a rare book. It's signed. It's, I believe, first edition. So first edition, first printing, signed books, that kind of stuff can sell for really good money, guys. People buy books. They do. And you can make really good money selling books on Amazon. I'm sorry, you can as well. But I'm talking about eBay, collectible books. And I continue to look through the shelves of this bookstore and keep finding really good stuff that's signed, that's first edition. I haven't even gone through the fantasy science fiction books yet. But yeah, and of course I get books in like this. So this is why I recommend having the option, if you're selling on Amazon, to also sell on eBay, learning how to do that. So what, you have to take pictures. You can sell, books like these that Amazon is not going to get the money for. Instead, it goes, to eBay, their cut, and you get to make some decent money. All right, so I'm excited about all this. I got to get home and ship all of this, because today arrives some mixed media gaylords, which will be in a different video. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Keep working hard. Keep looking out there, finding quality stuff to sell for a nice profit. See you in the next video. Take care.